Okay, welcome everyone. I'm Giovannetti. I'm here with another interview with DSYRE. This time is Empyros time from the top lane, and welcome here. How are you feeling about this interview?
I feel really good.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. I asked him before we went here in this room, and he said just let's go. So I think he's pumped up playing in top lane for this interview, as he is playing usually in the top lane, because you are really an all-out player basically in the top lane. You always try to brute force your matchups. And I really like that about top laners, because usually you see them like, okay, I'm gonna play just Sion, Ornn, and PG Nationals is usually a league where we had good top laners in the past. It's probably not the most stacked role historically, but it's up there. And I want to know if in this year you had someone that really stuck with you, and why is ICT with Kled?
Okay, so basically, I don't think the best top laners is in PG that I faced. I think it was in NLC.
Okay.
I faced Kraj, I faced JC. They were, I think, the best top laners that I faced. I mean, ACD is good. I respect that guy.
Yeah.
He is playing really good. And to be honest, I think I don't think I struggled, but they are really good as a team. So that's why we struggled in this point. Yeah.
I of course joke about Kled, because I could read the chat while you were having the warm-up match before the finals, and you were playing Kled that time, and you said wow man, you're playing in easy mode, what is this champ? It was a really fun time for me to watch. So is the champ that busted?
I think it's not busted, but I think it has some cheesy tactics with the champion, so you can abuse a bit.
Okay, perfect. Speaking of this split and being a bit more serious, you of course just came out of the knockout of the qualification from playing, but you are, even though you are disgustingly young, honestly, you are an experienced player. You said NLC, of course. You of course were a bit of a cult player in GLL as Jax Plank before you changed your nickname. What was the split, or rather the whole season here in PG Nationals compared to your past experiences?
I mean, PG is way different, I think, than other leagues. Because in GLL, I mean, my role as a player, it was kind of same, but it wasn't the same. I don't know how I can explain it, because with Anno, I was playing weird things. I was playing Karma top, I was playing Lulu top, but in PG, these two splits, I'm playing most of the time scary champions. I'm kind of never weak side, but I think
you just played some Sion game, then it was always Darius, Jax.
I mean, most of the times I look to get the counter picks, so I can do the most in the game. I like to be the main guy in the team, but we have a lot of carry players, so sometimes you don't have to be the carry player as well. But I like how it's going with DSYRE and my role in this team.
Okay, and speaking of DSYRE, speaking of the team, what was the experience with the staff, especially with the players, of course, too? Let's start with how was the experience in the team, generally speaking?
The experience is really good in this team. I like all the guys in this team. I like the players. I like the coaching staff. Everybody's trying their best to win, so that's a really plus in this team. I feel we can discuss everything in this team, so that's a really good thing for a team. If you are a family, if you feel you can enjoy everything, it's really good. I mean, I feel everything is going pretty well. And even if we have problems, we can discuss it, so I like it.
And speaking of problems, discussions, of course. I think speaking to Edinat before, he said that's one of the things that the coaching staff does better here in DSYRE. So is that the thing that struck you the most with them, or there is something else that you think they bring to the table that you never found before in any other coaching staff?
The coaching staff, I think it gives you a lot of options, like in game as well. Like if I want to say like to Gene, pick me Darius blind, he will. Like he doesn't care. Like he trusts the players, and that's what I like a lot in the coach. Because some coaches are like, let's go by the book, let's not try crazy stuff. Yeah. But Gene will follow the call, and I really like him for that reason. And I like the fact that they trust the players. Like I think it's the best thing you can do as a coach.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Sounds really, really good. You already spoke about Cries and Chasey that you faced in NLC, but now you are in group stage of EMEA Masters. Is there any player or just any team that you want to particularly face off? Not just in your group, but in the whole tournament. Then maybe you hope you get to top 8 and you can face them.
Actually, I want to face like BK Rogue so much, and they are in our group because I think their top laner is the best top laner in the EMEA. I want to face like Howling so much, and then I mean SK is really good as well. Plus, I want to face them as well. But if I would say like another team from all of groups, I would say Matchko. To face them again. So if we go top 8, I want to face Matchko again.
Yeah, if you go top 8 and you face Matchko, I think everyone wants to see that because it means that someone gets top 4. I can see that. Yeah, it would be, as an Italian fan, would be really great, of course. Yeah. So no KC, no Cabo Shard? You don't care about those kind of players? No. Okay. Yep. Did you already have to have your chances to face against him like in scrims?
I played versus Cabo Shard like with Riddle as well and with DSYRE as well. So I don't really like.
Not interested anymore. Okay, sounds really, really cool. A bit cocky, but I like that. So it's fun. Last question, because before I set you free.
Okay.
Usually I ask where players see themselves in like the next year, but since, as I already said, you are really young, and I cannot like that in any regard. How do you see yourself, let's say, in 2025, in 2-3 years, maybe even after that? Where do you see Empyros in the not so close future?
Okay, so like I think my main goal is to reach LEC. Okay. Like I want to reach LEC like the next years. Like maybe next year it's not LEC, of course I understand it, but maybe it's LFL, it's LVP. Like I want every year to improve. I want to get better, and I want to reach LEC. Okay. That's my main goal.
There's someone in maybe LEC that you will, as of now, that you would like to face especially, or?
I really want to face like G2.
Okay. Yeah. So I can see. That would be a banger matchup, Empyros versus Broken Blade, to be honest, in top lane. I cannot see what you will pick, but maybe time will tell. And of course, we hope for you that time will tell, of course. I wish you all the best of luck for your future and for EMEA Masters. Thank you very much, Empyros. Thank you very much for everyone that watched this interview. See you next time.
See you.